So you probably have realized that your mind likes to explore, and maybe a bit too much sometimes. And the point is, your ADHD mind is there to explore, innovate, and create. That's the reason of an ADHD mind. And that's also why you are an entrepreneur, or maybe want to become an entrepreneur. Just think about Leonardo da Vinci. Like, he was probably one of the smartest or most interesting minds of all. Like, just look at his art and also his way of thinking. And then you look at Alexander the Great, who started exploring the entire world with the age of 25. And if you're an entrepreneur struggling with ADHD, anxiety, feeling unfulfilled, or just not being productive, you can click the first link in the description. ADHD people are, as I mentioned, explorers, creators, and innovators. And the point is, having a job really doesn't help much with ADHD. For example, in my past, running a startup, it's like, you might think with ADHD, this might be the perfect opportunity or something, but it made me super depressive, super unfulfilled, and I was not productive at all. And I was like procrastinating like crazy, honestly, seriously. So to become an explorer, innovator, and creator with ADHD, you need to know that one of the most fundamental and most important things is organizing your mind. Like, whatever you want to achieve in your life, is it a better relationship? Is it a business? Is it a better life? Is it a better mind? You need to organize your mind and your physical and digital space. Like, physical here, digital with like your phone, your computer, a second brain or whatever. And then also this physical and digital organization organizes your mind. And when you have an organized mind as an ADHD person, everything else, especially your business, your finances, everything in your life is going to become far better. And actually, you become more creative and more innovative, have better ideas, solve better problems, and your mind creates a hierarchy of goals. Just think about the big companies. Like, the big companies don't have like a scattered and chaotic business. Everything is perfectly organized in a pyramid hierarchical scheme. And that's what you need to do with your mind as well. And also, if you want to have a business and everything, you need to think in a way of the pyramids, how the pyramids of Giza were created. If you want to have a better life, you need to be an entrepreneur with ADHD. Like, there's no point around it. I know it sounds really hard, but I'm living proof. I had a startup, which kind of was like a 9-to-5 job, and it was make me depressing and completely unfulfilled. And when you're building a company or a business with your ADHD mind, never forget that a business is a hierarchy. You start on the top as a founder before you're selling a company or whatever you want to do with it. And then you align inside of the hierarchy. You're the top, and I would recommend maybe 1 or 2 people at the top, not more. And then everything is like going downwards into this hierarchy system, right? But the thing is, if you are the founder, the business owner, or the creator and have ADHD, you need to be clear of your mission and vision, your clarity, what you actually want to achieve in life, and have an organized business. Because every business, everything in the entire world, your mind, your business, your computer, whatever, it's slowly going into an entropic state, into a chaotic state, if you don't put the effort and to work every single day into it. It's the same with the business. If you're like running around and like just don't work every single day, there's a way your business is going to collapse. You don't really make any leads anymore, and your business is starting into this entropic state. The most important thing as a founder, as a business owner, especially one with ADHD, is keeping your mental clarity sharp and fighting against this psychological entropy. So psychological entropy, I don't know who came up with this. Maybe it's Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, the godfather of flow. And he talks about you have flow and you have the difference from flow. Maybe like you have flow, and you have the distance, the polarity of flow, and this is psychological entropy. And the point as a founder or entrepreneur, as with ADHD, is your mind, for example, have a far higher tendency to going into this entropic psychological state. So what you need to do is you need to fight against it, against this entropic, chaotic state of your mind, and create every day a clarity or a way to clear and clarify your mind. So your business can run better, your relationships can run better, your life can run better, your health can run better, your diet can run better. Like everything in your entire life is going to run better as long as you're keeping the clarity. And this is probably, and even if you're not an ADHD entrepreneur, this is one of the most important things. And one of the things that help the most with mental clarity is writing, first of all, and building a second brain for your mind. You can kind of like brain dump every idea, everything you have, organized inside of a second brain. You can learn more about second brains in a second link in the descriptions, where you can land inside my newsletter. So if you're interested more about organization, a second brain, and how to actually organize your mind and your business, you can click the second link in the description. And to become a better explorer, which is actually an entrepreneur, a creator, and also an innovator, everything is this way of business and entrepreneurship. There's no way around it. An ADHD mind is made for that. Your mind is built for this exploration, this innovation, and this creation. So either you want to become a creator and entrepreneur at the same time, you want to become an innovator, which is also an entrepreneur, or you want to become an explorer, which is also an entrepreneur. Just think about hundreds of thousands of years ago, people were also exploring the world, and these people were not bound to any jobs or any hierarchy or something. These people were creating their own hierarchy of their life, their mental life, and their bodies. They didn't really need any job, any government who told them what they should do. And that's also the point of entrepreneurship. The highest people on the top are not people employed, are entrepreneurs. They are creators. They are innovators. They are problem solvers. This is why ADHD minds are so good at it, because we are great at connecting a lot of different things. That's also why a second brain, for example, helps. Or something in Notion you want to build or something. The only point you need to remember is you need to have an organized mind. Otherwise, everything else is getting into this entropic state. Whatever you do with your ADHD, the best is to learn how to organize your brain, your life, and your business. Check out the both links in the description. And yeah, hope you liked this video. See you guys in my next video.